welcome to today's session. And as we have met for the first time, shall we start with a general introduction, if that's okay with you?
Yeah, of course, why not? This is
You can.
Yashpant Rajput. Yeah, this is Yashpant Rajput. Yeah, I have completed my graduation and still I am doing the preparation. I am from Madhya Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh. Okay, it's a beautiful
No,
place.
not on MP.
Madhya Pradesh. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Great.
By
That's
the way, tell
great.
me something about yourself.
Yeah, surely. So, hello, I am Drishika and I belong from Northeast Assam. And apart from that, I am a tutor here in Engtalki because I love the English subject and I also love teaching. And apart from that, if I have to tell about my hobbies, I love reading books and cooking. What about you? What are your hobbies?
The same thing with me also. I am also a student doing the preparation and things like you told me that. So I am also the fond of reading books and some kinds of habits also like playing. And I think one of the thing that I play this is cricket, and yeah, there are some other things. But if I choose the most and the important habit, that is reading books. And of course, in a student life,
Okay.
there is nothing to do except to study. That's all.
Okay, that's good to know. So you say that you also love reading books, right? So what kind of
Yeah,
books
this
do
is
you
this
read?
is this is the first thing that I do after waking up and after going or doing some kind of exercise. And after that, there is only one thing, that is reading books. It means that I start my day by doing reading, and just for 20 to 30
Okay.
minutes, it is the time regularly that I do. Just for it means I start my day.
Okay. Okay. So that's great. That reading is a good habit, of course. And you say that you start your day by reading books. So do you read
Yeah.
articles also?
Yeah, actually, I read the Hindu newspaper regularly. So whatever the articles come in that newspaper, so just because of improving my English, I am doing these kinds of things regularly, like reading newspaper, reading books, and watching videos, kind of things. So because of course I am here, then definitely why? Just because of to improve my English. That is
Okay. Okay,
yeah.
cool. So, so what kind of books do you read? Do you have any favorite author?
Yeah, actually, my favorite author right now, if you ask me, that is Robin Sharma, because and Priya Kumar. You might have heard about the Priya Kumar, maybe, but I am sure that
Yeah.
you have heard about Robin Sharma, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so I have read many books of different kind of various kinds of authors, but most of the books I read just of Robin Sharma. And there are some books like Atomic Habits and Psychology of Money. There are, I forgot the
Yeah.
name of those authors also, but I read.
Yeah, Atomic Habits is a very popular book actually.
Yeah,
I think I finished reading this book last year. Yeah, because it's very interesting. And like, have you read Atomic Habits?
yeah. Once when I think during Corona, because I was completely free, and at that time I thought that what should I do, and actually that is the only
Yeah.
time that I developed this kinds of habit myself. That what should I do? And I was free completely, and thought that I should try to read books. I think this is the good thing that I should inculcate in myself, and I did.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. That's good to know. So, besides reading, okay. So, do you have any other hobbies like traveling?
Yeah, of course, but for a student, definitely the condition of students in our country, we are not
Yeah.
able to get the time to to visit anywhere. That is the reason. But definitely, I like.
Okay.
And I
So, if you
think,
ever get the
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I know that what kind of question are you going to ask me now? Yeah, of course. I like traveling also, but most of the time, like during the summer vacation, this is the
Yeah.
only time that we can go anywhere, because except study, you know very well that there is no not any particular
Yeah.
time to visit. But definitely after getting job or any kind of settlement, we will be getting the time to visit. That is the main thing.
Yes, yes, indeed. I absolutely agree with you here. So, of course, I know like how is the life of a student because I am also about to, I will, I think, complete my graduation after 2 to 3 months. So of course I don't have much time left, and apart from that, like I have already planned that if I ever get the chance, I will try to visit some place with my family. So what do you do in your free time? Like, do you do anything?
To be honest, right now I'm doing nothing. Just no watching. Most of the time, try to watch the videos like in English because if we want to
Yeah.
get the command over this language, then definitely we will have to involve completely. So English is like a fun
Yes.
for me because whatever we are doing, just doing in English. Everything, whatever we are watching, like if songs, movies, anything else, everything must be in English.
Yeah.
So that is I have decided. Means all kinds of atmosphere, like whatever, just keep around me on the table or anywhere else. In so everything is English.
Yes.
That is the thing I am doing right now.
Yeah, like definitely everywhere actually, and English has so much priority everywhere, and
So,
it is one of the, yeah, that's why it is also called international language, because
of
almost
course,
in every place, right, in foreign country also you will have to speak in English.
no doubt.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Okay. So,
So what's your plan after graduation? Can you tell me?
okay.
What do you wanna do
So I,
after graduation?
yeah, after graduation, yeah. So I have planned to pursue masters further. Like I will give my entrance for a particular university and I will try to pursue masters. And if I can, like I don't know, but if I can, then I will pursue PhD. For that, I need to crack some exams, of course.
Of course. Okay, okay, keep on. Yes.
Yeah,
Continue. Yes, yes, continue. Actually, there
yeah.
was some kind
So
of voice coming from outside. That's why I came inside.
okay. So yeah, so that is my plan actually. And yeah, I would love to become a professor in future because I love teaching, and I just want to follow the footsteps of my professor because they are very kind, and the way they, explain, these are the qualities of a good teacher. So of course that is very important. So I just want to be a teacher or a professor in the future. What
By
about
the way,
you?
I am also doing the same thing. Whatever you are doing, like I also, started just before because to teach some students as a tutor, not a, as a permanent teacher. So I'm teaching English.
Yeah.
Why I'm teaching English? Just because to get that kind of environment or atmosphere. That's why I started teaching. Because in India there is no one to speak. So what I thought that what should I do? And I started teaching, and now I am interacting with those students regularly. So I think this is the result and outcome that I am able to speak. Otherwise, I have been a Hindi medium student and I have completed my graduation also in Hindi. But
Yeah.
what I am just doing right now is just only in English, and I think I am able to speak just because of that kind of efforts.
Okay, like that's quite surprising. I am very glad to talk with you because you say that you are following the same footsteps. That is, you are a teacher already.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
quite cool.
yeah, of course. Happens just after Corona, and because I have been completely indulged in this language, and now I took the responsibility to teach the students. So I thought that now definitely I will have to learn, because if I am teaching, if we have some kind of responsibility, then definitely we will have to do that work. So this is also the thing why I started, just because of that. Because if we have not any kind of responsibility, that we are not going to learn that particular thing. Now I have to
Yes,
teach them, then definitely I will have to also learn them. So before teaching them, I will have to go through some kinds of books and vocabs and these kinds of things. So I think that is the thing that I am improving.
okay, that's quite great. That's why, many people they used to say like teaching is also a kind of learning because
Yeah,
we can learn so many new experiences.
of course. Actually, what I think about teaching, don't be a teacher.
Yeah,
No matter, don't be, and you won't be able to, be a teacher. We won't be able, because teacher is a very, very, we have to get the very expertise. Becoming a teacher is very
yes,
big task. So always be a
yeah,
student. Oh, sorry, learners, be a student. Because if you have that kind of mentality in yourself that yeah, I am a student, then definitely you will be keen to learn something. And if you once decided that I became the teacher, it means you have stopped your learning. So if you are learner, you are still a student. This is the thoughts.
exactly. Yes, that's absolutely correct. I totally agree with you here in this matter because, yeah, many people they think that, okay, teacher, okay, who is a teacher who teaches others? But the main thing is
Yeah,
that teacher also learns many things.
of
Okay,
course.
like, okay, tell me one thing. You are teaching students, right? So what are some of the things you have learned from the students, like the way they behave or something? Anything you
Actually,
have learned?
to be honest, all of my students are from English medium, so there are some kinds of words. Whenever I think that yeah, I am not able to get any words or any spelling, sometimes it happens with me
Yeah.
that if I forget any spelling, the students tell me that sir, this is the word, this is the spelling. Sometimes hardly it happens. So I don't
Yeah.
think so that yeah, actually we can learn from them also, and I easily accept my mistake. Yeah, it might be mistake, then definitely because we know that if we are from India, then definitely our native language is Hindi, and if we are learning English, so mistakes are normal things. Even native speakers
Yes.
also make mistakes, so there is no doubt. So I accept all kinds of things, and there are many more things. You can learn a lot of things from students. If you are a good learner, then you can learn. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if you are like any aggressive kind of person, oh, you are teaching me, that is not the good thing. No, I can learn
Yes.
from
Of
them.
course.
My student, like
Yeah.
she has a very good habits, like learning. She is only interested in study and waking up early in the morning, going to ground. These kinds of habits, and I always, I have many times said to her also that there are many more students from which I should also learn because they are from college and they are students like me. I don't consider myself as a teacher. I am also like a friend for them because they are also the same age, or some of them are
Yeah.
also yeah, more elder than me also. So always we can learn.
Okay, so that's quite great. Like that's a quality of a good as well as genuine teacher. I can say that about you because you are very down to earth. You are like, no, I am not a teacher. I am also a learner in this process, right?
Sure, no doubt.
Yeah. So, one thing that I have also observed is that, like, 1 year ago, I used to teach students also. Okay. So what happened was that there was a particular girl student. She was so like she always used to do her work on time, and she was kind of intellectually she was mature than her batchmates. She was so punctual. She always used to, before starting the class, she used to come at least 10 minutes early before starting the class. So she was so punctual. I always used to, and I even talked with her parents. She was so punctual. I learned that one thing from her.
Of
Like
course,
she can easily, she was confident, she was punctual, she did every work on time. So, of course, some things we can
of,
really learn from the students.
of course, of course. If you have that kind of quality, then definitely you are going to be a very good learners in the whole life. This is, and it must be. This is the basic and one of the most quality of a teacher. We should learn
Yes,
and keep learning.
yes.
Never stop your learning.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you here because learning is a never ending process. It's not like
Up,
today I have learned everything, tomorrow I won't learn anything, right?
up, no doubt. Many
Okay.
students thinks like this that if once we got the job and that is enough and there is no need to learn, but in my point of view it is completely different. You
Yes.
must learn and you should continue learning if you want to achieve something great in our life. And if you want to achieve only salary in the life, then okay, you can stop your
Yeah.
learning. But if you want to achieve name plus fame plus money, then you will have to be a good learner.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. So, because many great people, like if we talk about famous scientists, famous intellectualists, philosophers, everyone, they always say that learning is a never-ending process. Till death, actually, we should continue learning.
Of course,
Like
till the
we
last
can't,
breath, the last breath.
yeah,
I also agree
yeah,
with
till
this
the
point.
last breath.
Yeah, I also say the
Yes,
same thing that be a good learner until the last breath. That is the good quality of you, no doubt.
yes. Exactly, exactly. So I think today's conversation, I completely like because somewhat the points that you said, this was completely agreeable, and I thought the same thing before, and
Sure,
that was great. It was great communicating with you, of course. And I
sure.
just want to like tell you one thing that continue learning. The thing that you said to me, just continue
Yeah,
learning
sure.
because learning is a never-ending process, and the aspirations that you want to achieve in the future, may you achieve them with flying colors.
Sure, sure, sure. And by the way, happy Holi.
Happy Holi to you too. Okay, have a safe Holi.
Sure, sure.
So thank you so much for joining today's session. And yeah, I hope to meet you soon and take
Definitely.
care. Bye bye.
Sure. Bye.